Hi guys, I'm back again. Today is day 5 of our Happy Diabetic Challenge, and we are going to look into Throwback Thursday. Now, this is where we talk about anything and everything that I used to use for diabetes care that I don't use any longer. We've gone through a lot of things before of what we were using at the time, and so we'll take you through a few of the things that we are no longer using. One thing I no longer use anymore is this Rely on blood sugar meter. This is your blood glucose meter and your test strip. I now have a Dexcom, and so I do not use this any longer. Hardly very ever. And I got my Omnipod, so I do not use this one. We keep it for backup for camping, but that's it. Insulin pen. This is also something that I don't use. Oh, let me grab my other one. I very rarely use my Novolog pen anymore. I do large corrective doses if we're going somewhere crazy like Chinese food or a fair or something like that. Then I might take some with this so that my Omnipod lasts the full amount. I also do not use Lantus anymore. I have it in case something goes wrong with my pump, but this is not a daily injection any longer for me. So, we don't use insulin pens because I have my pump now. Thank you, Omnipod. Another item that I no longer use is a Novolog vial with a syringe. I do not give injections this way any longer. If I need to give an injection, I use my pen. And I only use vials now to fill up my Omnipod. So I have a couple of syringes still hanging on from the days of syringe taking, but no longer is that my method of injecting insulin. So there you have it, and although I am lucky enough to have a Dexcom and also to have my Omnipod, some days the technology doesn't always work and we have to resort back to other means of administering insulin, because even if the tech takes a day off, the diabetes does not. So, although I am grateful for all my new equipment, I still have to remember exactly how to use all my old equipment and keep it on hand just in case something happens and I need to use it. So we are very, very grateful for my Dexcom and my pump that I no longer have to administer the way that I did. The vial, although it is fantastic for filling my pump, it was time consuming to fill up my syringe every single time. It was just a lot of steps. I also didn't used to use Novolog or Humalog. I had to use Walmart brand insulin, the off-brand insulin there, for about 6 months, and that stuff is pretty rough. So if you ever touch that is something you need to talk to your doctor over. Don't just put that in your pump or wherever you want and just be like, "Yay, insulin." Definitely talk to your doctor, definitely talk to your diabetic educator, whoever you need to, and get the dosing on that, because that Walmart insulin is not the same. So that's basically it for what I used to use versus what I use now. I have a service dog. I've had Eddie the whole time. He's been learning a long time, so that's about it. You guys hang in there, and we'll see you tomorrow for another day of the Happy Diabetic Challenge. Bye, guys.